when the thrifts are particularly good. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, I had the Lilkins version of this frog. And for me, this might be a controversial opinion, it just felt right. It just felt better than this big old flopper.
I still haven't been able to get rid of these Pixie Hollow charms.
Which is wild to me. I feel like you get a lot of interest every time, but then
literally, I had somebody at the last con buy both my Pixie Hollow dolls.
Yeah.
I'm like,
hello?
Why won't no one buy that?
I don't know if anybody's gonna actually want him, but again, like I might just give him to the woman who always draws Jar Jar Binks smut. I don't know if anybody else relates to Yoshi's Woolly World changing their brain chemistry, because the Yoshis will just like stop and go like, eh? And now I just do that. Now I'll do it and I'll be like waiting for people to get the thing. Nobody else gets it. Nobody understands. I feel so silly, but I'm also like, yeah, I think like my whole goal with this is like making sure like people who are interested in this stuff and who really like this stuff and who understand what this stuff is gets it. Yeah. Eh? Eh? And then my favorite thing to do is when you press down, they go, oh. That's my doll box. I'm like, I'm all done.
Yay, there's nothing else that needs to be done.
It's perfect. I was watching a video of Ben Shapiro talking about his favorite musicals, and or somebody reviewing that video because I've never watched Ben Shapiro. Yeah, Ben Shapiro talking about his favorite musicals, and the whole time he's like, "I'm straight, guys. I'm straight."
Cut to us finishing everything because we stopped filming at some point because we were tired. And also we weren't really like talking, we were just doing it, so it's kind of boring.
Yeah, we were so tired at that point, and it's so hot, and we were just like so tired and dehydrated that we were just like,
like, let's get this over with. I thought we were only get halfway through, that's why I stopped, but then we actually just did all of it.
Yeah,
so
honestly, we did, guys. I'm pretty proud of what we've done here today. Because yeah, I want to add more so we could like finish up a video. Maybe we could show us getting ready for the swap meet in other ways, like getting our like QR codes printed out, like getting our money
content.
Woo!
We just did a beautiful Tetris game.
Beautiful baby Tetris.
Yeah, we got 2 boxes down there and storage stuff. My consoles are in this one right here. We got games and DVDs. We got books. We got toys. We got plush. This duffel bag's full of plushes. This is full of plushes. This is full of plushes. This is full of more toys and figures.
Yeah.
This is full of wigs.
We're gonna have free stickers for anybody who visits us. So come on by and get a Wizard of Oz sticker, because I ordered a bunch of Wizard of Oz stickers and I was in Wizard of Oz, but then for whatever reason I got sent Russian nesting doll stickers. I was like, I can't give these to anybody. So I gave them to the music director who likes Russian nesting dolls, and now I just have a bunch of Wizard of Oz stickers because I messaged the seller like, hey, and they were like, oh, I'm sorry, let me send you the right order, and I'm like, doesn't matter now, but okay.
Well, too late, but yeah, this thing's fucking heavy. I think when we actually go, not all of this is gonna be on this cart. At least one duffel bag's gonna go on the walker or something. Yeah. Like, our original cart was this bad boy, this metal guy. That's why we invested in this cart that actually folds. Like, I sort of got if they don't let us bring it to our spot and they make us carry everything individually, I'm gonna be like, why?
Crash out.
It's almost as big as me.
Whoa! We did it! We did it!
No, last year, I don't think we were allowed carts.
carts.
Or we thought we weren't allowed carts.
Told we were not allowed carts. So we just had to like half carry stuff in, try to like stack as much as we could on the walker. And then by the grace of God, since I am a woman, there were some guys that were like, "Do you need help?" And I was like,
Yeah, I'm so small and little, but we have a cart now, so
"Did it?"
we did it.
Got shops and magic fits.
Oh, come on. I've got the Evolutions and
I've got the
Emma's got the squirter, and I have my LPS boombox necklace.
I'll show off them earrings.
There you go. Webkin earrings. Who made those? I don't know. That's crazy.
There was a guy that kept on staring at us, and I want to be like, he's probably like, "Wait, are they?" And you're going thrifting.
We getting that net on. Keep everything safe.
I think I keep on tangling it more.
Oh, fun. Yeah, this is a lot. We went overboard this year. But the space is like huge, so I think it's fine. We were able to fit everything on it last time. Yeah. And we have a second day, so.
Yeah, not everything's else today. I mean, I didn't bring that much stuff because I'm probably not going to fit all the time.
You're gonna still have to stay around though, because we need your car to bring everything back.
Yeah. But like, I can at least like go back to the hotel and pass out.
You know what's crazy is we went through the line to get our badges because you had to have them before. You have to have them before you sign in for the swap meets and everything. And we got through the ADA line, so it was really fast. And we walk over, and there's people already lined up to check in for the swap meet. I'm like, yeah, literally how? Like, how was that possible? Like, did they speed run? Did they fucking sprint over? Like, I don't.
I mean, we did get held up for like a minute.
Yeah, we had to choose the one that got a printer jam. So that's fun.
But even at that,
Yeah, it's still crazy.
it maybe took us like 15 minutes top.
Maybe, probably more like 10.
Yeah.
We pulled it all the way over to the line, and now we're waiting to get in.
Honestly, not too bad.
No, compared to last year, it was like nothing. Emma, we did it. We did it. I don't know how long it took because I didn't think we got in here at like 4. What time is it now? It's 5:30. I'm looking at my Sonic. I'm looking at my Sonic watch. It's 5:30. An hour and a half, and it doesn't open for another 2 hours.
2 hours.
But that means we can walk around other people's booths before it opens.
Buy everything before anybody else comes.
This is our system. Emma's on this side with, with a thing of t-shirts, sweaters. We got a suitcase full of cosplays, bags and shit. We got wigs. This is where it becomes Toyland. We got big plushes up at the back.
And Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket.
And a Hello Kitty toaster.
Yes. We got a bunch of bins full of little things. Some random shit I put on the floor because I didn't know where else to put it. We got a box dedicated to Webkins.
The box of Webkins.
Everyone's gonna be coming to our booth, swarming our booth for Webkins.
We're gonna have to hold them back.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And just more random bins of shit. We got the Webkins with tags on them. Little pet shop. This is where it's books. It becomes media land over here.
And that's why the plushes also reflect it.
Oh.
That was my vision.
Oh, so it's all the Pokemon plushes over there? That's a good idea.
Evil Dini Thank Brain.
So this is all the manga and books. There's a bin in there for people to look at. These are free comic book day comics.
I love it.
Then we have all my loose DVDs, VHS, and all the games spread. And then here's the consoles, and here's the controllers, and then that's where I sit.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we have a strategy.
I'm about to cry just looking at this.
Here, I'm gonna get a full shot. Emma, look at pose. We did it. But isn't it beautiful? Gorgeous, my son. Yay! We fucking did it. Now time to eat our Subway and wait for it to start and also look at other people's booths. Fun times. We're here at day 2. Give it up for day 2. It's a lot lighter this time. It might not look it, but it is. Like last time we had less room in the back, but now we have like all this extra space so we can get out. Probably can't get out on that side because another seller will be there, but we can get out this way. I think it's a lot more doable today. We forgot to film the results of yesterday, but it went pretty good, I think. Like, honestly, it could have been worse. My hair looks like ass right now, though. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. I did a cosplay for the last few hours, so that's why it looks like shit. Emma's walking around looking at Build-A-Bears, so we'll see. She's planning to only be here for like an hour, and then I'm going to be here for the other 3.5 on my own. Yay! I hope I make enough money to make it worth it.
3 hours later.
We did it, Joe!
We did it, Joe.
Wait, hold on.
We did it.
We're cleaning up. Look at that.
Honestly,
Yeah! Hey, we were down 1 box and 1 duffel bag.
so Frankie will have more leg room.
Yay!
I know the way that I said it. I'm scared. Why do I keep on doing it? Frankie will have more leg room.
Oh my god.
I hear it all the time, and it's like a genuine problem.
Yeah. But yeah, we forgot to film like almost all of yesterday.
I feel like all of our intros should just be you behind the camera.
We forgot to film. Yeah. Well,
We're kind of vloggers.
we'll get back to you on how this went later.
Oh, does that zoom?
And
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Good luck,
Whoa! Good luck, Charlie.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
wow, that was a really exhausting swap meet.
Yeah, that happened just yesterday. It has not been it's been a month.
Yeah.
It's not been a month. We sold at the swap meet, as you saw in previous clips. That happened a month ago.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It was pretty fun. That was about 13 hours of work total, probably, for
Yeah.
both days.
When did I leave the second day?
You left like an hour in to it being open.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then you came back about an hour before we left.
Because I didn't want to do that. Because time before, the first time that we did it at Fanime, we stayed for the full 13 hours.
Each night is, like, it usually takes about 2 hours to set up, more if you come earlier. And then the actual swap meet itself is like 4.5 to 5 hours long. You can leave whenever you want, but like we usually tended to stay like within the last hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be like we're there for like 4 hours to 5 hours.
Yeah, and I remember like hour 9, like I started like I swear I started hearing bees and like the flight of the bumblebee playing. Like it was just like the sound of like everybody's voices echoing in the
Giant hall.
Yeah, because that hall is like made out of metal, so it echoes so loudly, and then like there's screaming kids, and like you've been doing it for so long, and you're like you know happy to see people, but it still gets exhausting after a while.
You have to like yell when you're talking to people because like
It's so loud.
it's so loud in there. I lose my voice at the end of like every night because I'm just like, that's $10 right there. Like I'm like, oh my god, it's so fucking loud.
And then I'm over there like, Arthur, how much is it? Because everybody always comes up to me and asks how much one of his things are, and I'm like, I don't know. I remember getting there and like feeling this like rush of anxiety, like, oh no.
Not again.
But overall it went really well.
Yeah, it was good. We got rid of a lot of stuff. Like it didn't feel like it because like we still came back with a lot, but then like we were able to like not use a whole entire bin that we brought and not use a whole entire duffel bag that we had plushes in. So like we downsized a lot.
Oh yeah.
Just didn't feel like it in the moment.
No, and yeah, especially when it takes so long. And then there's usually like one person that'll come by and like buy out all your stuff. But like waiting for that to happen takes so long too.
Yeah, that kept happening whenever I was gone looking at stuff, and then I'd come back and you were like, oh yeah, some guy bought like 5 of your plushes big plushes at once. And I was like, okay, sure. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, like that guy, I was surprised because he bought like most of your Sumi Kogarachi plushes, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like 65, and I was like waiting for him to haggle, but he was like, okay.
I think I only fucked up and had one regret for like a haggle that I said yes to, and it was I had Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, not 3, the like super expensive one, but still like I had it at $30. Bomberman Generations for the GameCube, which I had priced at $25, and Super Mario Galaxy that I had priced at $15, and somebody was like, would you do $50? And I was like, I didn't want to take the time to go through my spreadsheet and like count up how much that was all gonna be and then give a discount from there, so I was just like, sure. And then after the fact I realized, fuck, I gave him like 1.5 games for free basically. And it was annoying because like I was trying to make, I wanted to at least make back my money because I spent full price, I spent 20 on Bomberman and like the full 15 on Mario. I was just trying to get my money back for that one. So basically, I only made money off of Dragon Ball, and I didn't make my money back for those other 2 games. It's fine.
Yeah, I was trying to remember, like, because at first I was like, oh wow, I left you for that long. Like, how did you figure out the prices? But then I remember being like, everything's either $10 or $5.
Yeah,
like,
it was pretty
throw
simple.
out a price. Like for me, my stuff is really simple because it was either like clothes or dolls. I mostly brought dolls, and yeah, there was one person who came by and bought most of my Rainbow High dolls. I brought a lot of my Monster High dolls for my own collection just because, like, my collection's getting bigger, and also there's some that, like, I like, but I'm like, I want to make room for some other ones that I like more and that are in better condition, maybe. So those ones I had at, like, $15. And then I had like a bin full of ones that were like $5.
The biggest disappointment of this entire swap meet was that we brought so many Webkins and we only sold like 10.
That was tragic.
I sold the one that I had that had a tag still on it for $10, and then I think I sold 9 other like full size and then a couple of Lillikins. Like, and we brought so many in a bin full of them, and people would go by and be like, oh my god, Webkins, and they would dig through it, and they would leave.
Yeah, because one time when we were at Stack Anime, we were talking with somebody, and they were like, oh, I'm a big Webkins collector, and we were like, oh yeah, we'll bring Webkins, like thinking, I don't know, like there were going to be more collectors there. But no.
No. Half of those Webkins were bought by one person. One person came about 5. I think they bought 4 from me and 1 from you.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? There's so many good Webkins in here. No one wanted them, and we were selling them for cheap too. So I was like, what the fuck? Because I was gonna bring them to Sac, and now I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just bring like 5.
Just a couple.
Like
yeah.
I was like, I'll bring enough to fill one of those like fabric little like collapsible boxes.
Yeah, because any more than that is not worth it.
No, not at all. It's kind of sad.
But the thing I was really happy about selling, because I saw it and I knew it was gonna sell. I just didn't know to who. was my Hello Kitty toaster. And yeah, it got a lot of interest. A lot of people were like walking by like, oh, how much for the toaster? And I ended up doing 15 for it just because like I hadn't tested it yet and I didn't feel comfortable charging more for it. And those things can go for hella, like even used, like I see them go for 50. 50. I got like 3 people asking about it and I sold it to one guy. The biggest disappointment for me, other than the Webkins, was that Polly Pocket safe that I had. I was really hoping somebody would buy it because there's usually something like that I bring that's like weird and kind of like not something that you usually see, that at least one person's like,
yeah.
Like that was like the Pixie Hollow game that we brought that one time.
Yeah.
All in all, I feel like it went pretty well. Like
yeah, I sold all my consoles that I brought. I brought 4. I sold all 4 of them. So, which I was surprised by because like I brought a Wii U and those are like it was obviously the console and the gamepad and the cords, and so it was like that's kind of hard to carry. But someone bought it. They didn't even have a bag. They had to just hold it. And they didn't even haggle with me, they just bought it for the straight like price I had it at. I sold the Wii that I brought. I sold the broken GameCube to a guy that fixes and mods GameCubes. So everybody wins!
Yay! Yeah, I feel like I made enough to like sustain the weekend. Like I had worked, because he was like, I made enough to pay for my trip there, but I was like, you know what, I took like an extra shift to make sure that I could afford the trip here. And, you know, I made enough money to spend, and we did, and we had a great time.
Yeah, and
that's what's really important.
And we bought things, because of course we did. Yeah. Because when you sell at the swap meet, you get to look at everything before it even opens.
It's a conversation.
Yeah, you get to have like a first like pick at some stuff.
I got this Domo. Growing up, I always saw Domo stuff. I thought it was cool and cute. Seeing this face brings me so much joy and nostalgia. He's a little dirty, so I gotta scrub him off in some places. He's got a little dirt on his back, but he still got his tag, and he was only $3. So I can't say I'm that upset.
Can I offer you a waddle-doo in these trying times? This is one of the little guys that I got at the swap meet. He was $5, and I thought, you know what? For $5, I might as well complete my set. I have the Kirby one, I have the DDD one that I thrifted, and now I have him for $5. So that was one of the first things that I got.
So I got this for free because I bonded with somebody over a shared love of the Barbie movies. So it was an equivalent exchange. I drew Bibble for this woman in crayon. It's Howleen Wolf at the Creepitarium. You know, sometimes the puns and Monster High really go off, but sometimes they don't.
Creepiteria.
Creepiteria.
Like the cafeteria, but it's the creepiteria.
The only thing scarier than eating lunch in the creepiteria is remembering that you left your own lunch on the kitchen counter at home. So this is my first official Monster High doll that I've ever gotten in box, which was very exciting for me. I almost cried a little bit. But I'm a big girl, and I didn't.
I got this little pair of Cinnamoroll headband. I can't talk today.
He's got a pair of ears.
Yeah, he's got a
big pair
of little
swinging.
Swinging ears. This is from Sanrio Pro Land, which is the theme park in Japan. I got them for $12. I think they asked $16, and it was like 20 minutes before closing on the last day. So I was like, would you do 12? And they were like, sure. So I got them for $12. They were for my Cinnamoroll cosplay that I was going to be wearing the next day. So I got lucky. And they were a lot better than the ones that I brought for the con. So I ended up returning those. And now I have these.
They're so
and
cute.
they're beans. He's got beans in his ears.
Yeah, beans.
Beans, and they flop so great, so perfectly.
I wish it was a slap bracelet.
Oh my god, that would be so
It'd
good.
be really good. But yeah, I got this for my Kuromi cosplay in case people didn't know who I was.
We found probably the craziest video game deal I've gotten in a very long time. I was just walking around the swap meet before it opened on the very first day, and I come across this booth. Pretty small, just has like media and like there was a bin of games, and I was looking at them and I was like, ooh, this is like some good games like Chibi Robo, Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Gale of Darkness for GameCube, Persona 3 Portable, like a lot of good games that are worth like a lot of money. So I was just kind of looking at them, and like I wasn't even gonna ask how much because I was like, I'm not paying the price that they're gonna have these at. And then they saw me looking at like Chibi Robo, and it was just in like a generic GameStop case. So I was just like, I was looking, and they were like, oh, the disc is in there, and all the games are $10 each, by the way, even though I know they shouldn't be. And I was like, excuse me?
She was literally like, no, I know what I have.
Yeah, she was like, I know that these are, I could charge more, but they've been sitting in storage for years. I just want them to go to someone who will appreciate them and use them. And so I was like, so she let me hold. She didn't want me to buy them before the swap meet opened, but she let me put up to 4 games on like for hold. And I also told you about it, and you went and got some too.
I did.
Which now I'm realizing you only took 3, so I could have been like, can you hold up the your 4th one for me?
I think she told me I could only put 3 on hold.
Oh, I don't know. She told me 4.
I guess.
I think you said 3 or 4, and then I gave her 4, and she was like, "Is this okay?" She was like, "Yeah."
So I got Super Mario Galaxy 2, Nintendo Land, very underrated party game, super fun. He got me hooked on
It's
it.
very good.
And I'm not good at fighting games, but I got Bayonetta 2 for
I
it.
know you're like, but
Very specific.
you're like, I'm not gonna find it.
I guess I'll have to learn.
They're gonna sell this to me for $1, then they gave me $5 off, so it was basically free. It's just a Persona 5 little selection of tracks. I'm not gonna open it probably because I do have these songs in other forms, so it'll just be a little display. These are the 2 games that I picked up when I went to go pick up my holds. They were there, so I was like, I might as well add them on for $10 each. We got Me and My Katamari for the PSP. This one has the manual still, and
Is it a sexy poster?
I don't know, maybe the King of All Cosmos is in there somewhere. I've never played a Dragon Quest game before, so I picked up Dragon Quest 8. I can't read Roman numerals. Dragon Quest 8! Journey of the Cursed King. I heard this is a pretty good one from people on Reddit.
I should have let you get it wrong, so then people in the comments would be like, actually, that's an 8.
It also comes with a demo for Final Fantasy 12. Comes with a demo for Final Fantasy 12. And then there's Dragon Quest. Sick! And that was $10. I think this is usually like a $25 game. This is usually a $20 game. So it's still pretty good for $10. I would have been okay with even just that. But then, the games that I actually put on hold and made me want to cry. This is probably the least expensive one that I put on hold. The least worthy that I kind of regret getting instead of putting another one on hold, because this probably would have stayed. This probably would have still been there when I went to go pick them up. But I got Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne for the PlayStation 2. I don't know if I'm ever going to play this because I actually have heard that it is a pain in the ass. And not for like just it's difficult, but like it's designed like to annoying as fuck. We got Persona 3, the original, not as sought after in terms of actually playing the game, but it is the big box version that comes with the art book and the soundtrack, and all that is in there for $10. That is pretty crazy because I think it's usually about $80. So these are the crazy ones. You wouldn't believe the deal I got at this hobby. Pokemon Coliseum. Bruh. If you know GameCube collecting, it's hard out here. It's rough out here, boys, for people who are collecting GameCube games. That's mostly what I want right now, and it is impossible. But Pokemon Coliseum is usually around, I think this is usually about a $150 game. $10. $10. I kind of regret not also getting Gale of Darkness, but it's fine. And then this is my favorite one because it's a game that I've wanted for a really long time. This game, in box complete, is usually around like $250. It actually was disc only when I bought it. It was just in like a generic GameStop case with the game inside. But I had a Harry Potter game, a Harry Potter GameCube game that I got at my library's like book sale for like $1. And I was like, you know what you can be useful for?
And I just
Go
took
beautiful elsewhere.
I took the game art out. I printed my own game art and I slid it in. So Chibi-Robo could be in its own original GameCube case.
I do want to share one story from when we were packing up. So we were packing up night 2, and like packing up went pretty smooth. And you know, there were people going around in cosplay. There was a guy cosplayed as Batman, and we were like, whoa! It's Batman! And the guy just yells, I know!
He just said, I know, I'm Batman, as he just walked.
That's the best reaction to being perceived ever.
He's like, I know.
I know.
I know. I'm
What do you
Batman."
want?
I wish we got that on film so bad. Anyway, the swap meet went well.
Went super good.
It went so good. We're gonna do more swap meets. Yay!
And if you go to anime conventions in the North Bay, Northern Bay area,
Really, only 2 of them, but
hey, there
we might be
could
there.
be more.
We might be there.
We might be there.
Maybe we'll be there.
So check out our TikTok to see where we're going next.
Yippee! Yippee! Yippee!
Bye.